Welcome to Caveat. Please put your hands together for our findings show.
Hello, peers and participants, and thank you so much for signing up for this very first trial run to test the efficacy of our findings show, the science game show that's academically rigorous and comically ridiculous. My name's Tom Lum, and I will be your experiment conductor tonight. No, hold on. No, hold on. This will be our guide through our show tonight. On the show, we're not just going to be quizzing our participants, we'll be recreating real science experiments with the help of this game show engine that I have built right here. And I am very excited that... Okay, this is 100% true. This engine is built on the same game engine as Balatro. So if all goes well, you'll all leave here with a crippling addiction, and I will leave with a BAFTA. But you know who does have a BAFTA? Each of our three guests tonight. You've seen them on the silver screen. One of our guests tonight Please welcome to the stage Noah Giberson. No, welcome. You are the host of the wonderful show Fax Machine, another great science show here at the Caveat. My first question for you is, are you concerned that I'll make this show extra difficult because of that unfair advantage you have?
I'm concerned that this show will be so good they won't let me do Fax Machine anymore. That is my deepest fear.
That is unfortunately incorrect. That's going to be the first point of the show. Noah, what is your background in science?
My background in science is that I am a neuroscientist. I have a PhD in neuroscience? Yeah.
That's another point away.
So by day I work in a neuroscience research lab where
By night, you're a vigilante.
By night, I wander the streets trying to take on people who commit neuroscience crimes, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, please join me in welcoming our second guest to the stage, Reed Pope.
Hello.
Hello. Reed, what is your expertise in neuroscience?
I have not taken science or thought about science since high school.
And how was it then?
I cried during almost every test.
Well, our goal here is to not make you cry. Yes, I can change that. Yeah, we can make you not cry. And finally, join me in welcoming our final participant tonight, Robert Vinloan. Now, Robert, you're sitting next to Reed, who is a comedian and writer who's done work for The New Yorker and, of course, the great comedy news show Going Down, and I definitely didn't forget to mention all that originally. And Reed, you are, of course, sitting next to Robert, who is a game designer and artist. You've done work with New York Times Games, including the Spelling Bee, and you just released a game of your own, Sticky Hands. Robert, how do you feel about the various apparatuses in front of you on a scale from Saw to Willy Wonka?
Saw to Willy Wonka? Oh, it's pretty Willy Wonka-ish, I would have to say. I mean, solid, is that the opposite of Willy Wonka? I guess Willy Wonka's like...
Well, I guess both ends of the spectrum, people do die, so...
Yeah, that's true. Are we gonna die?
Well, you're not gonna cry. Robert, what's your familiarity with science?
I also have not really done any science since high school, but I did take a class that was entirely about dissecting animals, so I feel like if there's anything about animal guts, I got that.
And how do you feel about contestant death, hypothetically? Fantastic. My goodness gracious. I had these all up here. This is Noah. This is Reed. This is Robert. Good golly. Now, Reed and Robert, I do want to assure you that there's no need for science expertise on this show. I think the most important thing here is to have a curious mind, and I think we'll share that with our warm-up game first. Noah, would you like to come center stage very quickly? Now, Noah, for the first warm-up question of the game, what is your favorite planet in the solar system?
My favorite planet in the solar system is the planet Earth. Bit of a hometown crowd, I'll admit. Was I supposed to elaborate?
Were you supposed to do your type 5?
Have you guys seen this shit, Earth? Have you guys seen Earth? Continents? What's the deal with continents? Continents, baby, what's it? Continental drifting. Okay, have I hit every stand-up trope?
Yeah, I will say you do, Noah, get the first point of the game for that.
Thank you very much.
Correct answer. Reed, would you like to come up next?
Sure.
Now, Reed, could you please list every actinide on the periodic table from shortest to longest half-life?
Wish I had this one.
Arsenic.
Your teeth are falling out! Everyone knows you're high! Reed, you can go back to your seat. I apologize for that.
It's getting a little closer to Saw, honestly.
How many minutes are we in? No, that is not the kind of game we'll be playing. In fact, I think the best way to introduce the game and our participants is for our players to test out their buzzers. You'll see Noah is at a clean -2 to start the game off. And you will thank me that is all you have.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
What? Wait, backstage I was like, do you know about science? And Noah was like, kind of, and then revealed PhD. So
I did a bad job of answering that question.
That's the PhD.
I wasn't trying to hide it.
Negative.
I was gonna say that's helping us.
Now, you will all have buzzers in front of you. Robert, would you like to go first and press your buzzer? I really hope this works. Earlier this week, I asked each of our participants on stage to request a personalized buzzer sound. Robert, for anyone who doesn't know, what is your buzzer sound?
Oh, can I play it again real quick?
Does
Let's
anyone
go
not
for it.
know?
Oh, baby, baby. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, all right, yeah, people got that.
If we can just keep going, like, chill another 3 minutes, I really need it. We really need to pad out the time. Please, please,
every
please.
time I buzz it.
For my dad watching, what song is that?
That's the opening 3 piano notes to Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. One of the best songs of the 90s.
Now, I will say you also requested a second sound, which is, of course, this sound. Someone covers their mouth and jump scare. Now, Robert, for anyone who doesn't know, what is that sound?
So that sound is called the San Jose Strut, which is a fun fact. That is the sound that plays when you solve the New York Times mini crossword.
I've never heard that. So, what sound does it make when you just sort of give up halfway through?
That's Hit Me Baby One More Time.
I feel like those two sounds encompass the full totality of your personality, the two ends of the spectrum. But I feel like I can't just give you that sound. It's cheating to just be able to have that dopamine hit every time you hit the buzzer.
Okay.
So instead, every time you score a point, I will play that sound.
Hey, thank you.
Now, next up, let me reset the buzzers real quick. Noah,
Yes.
would you like to play your buzzer sound?
More than anything.
Now, it might be a little unclear. You want to give us one more time?
Take that again.
Noah, do you happen to know what phrase that is?
No. Can I try it one more time?
Yes.
I would know this anyway.
Yes.
So, on Apollo 16, on the moon, Commander John Young had the farts.
Space farts.
Space farts. And there is really incredible audio of John Young talking to Charlie Duke, a fellow astronaut, on the surface of the moon and saying the following: I've got the farts again. I've got them again, Charlie. I don't know what the hell gives them to me, but in another 12 days, I ain't never eaten any citrus fruit ever again. And actually, I messed it up because he actually says another 12 fucking days, and as far as I know, that might be the first recorded use of the word fuck on the moon.
Writing that down for a future game.
And then a minute later, actually, Houston goes in, John, we got a hot mic. And he goes, how long we had that?
One more time. Noah, can you give us that buzz one more time?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And last but not least, Reed, could you show us the buzzer sound you asked for? That was the phrase, I'm on ass patrol. Now, Reed is a bit surprised here because I said our participants could request a buzzer sound in the form of a question. To request a sound they did not know the answer to. And so for their buzzer, Reed asked me, what sound does Turtle make?
I'm stupid.
Turtle, of course, being everyone's favorite character from everyone's favorite TV show, Entourage, a famously good and not problematic TV show even at the time. No, I am not so cruel as to have you punished for that typo for the rest of the game, especially because this is actually a pretty good question. What sound does a turtle make?
You said you didn't have any science background. You're asking the important questions.
I tried to really pretend with Tom. I was like, oh, turtle.
Great at mimicry, but only for problematic early 2000s television shows. Now, I will say, every so often it gets passed around the internet a clip or a soundbite of a turtle making a sound. I feel like if anyone, this audience is going to have heard it more often than not. It is the sound...
From being... Go ahead. Sorry.
It's the sound that a turtle makes when it's having sex. How many people have heard this clip? Just genuine. I feel it makes... Okay, wow. Okay.
Have you not heard this? Oh, it's legendary.
I knew exactly what you were leading up to, and I forgot that you hadn't said it already, so I was about to ask, are you suggesting they know it from having been fucked by a turtle?
How many of you know it in the biblical sense?
Now, for those who don't know, the mating sound of a turtle does sound like this. No, but aside from that, chances are you haven't heard a turtle. Again, how many people have only heard a turtle during sex in that clip that's gone around? Now, as the turtle perverts in the room know, that's actually not too surprising because otherwise turtles are pretty quiet. In fact, many species of turtle are thought to be completely mute. Or rather...
It's always the quiet ones.
The screamers.
Or rather, many species of turtle were thought to be mute. It turns out, in a lot of cases, we just weren't listening to them. In the paper from 2022, super recently, by Cohen et al., they used an underwater microphone to hear turtles underwater and found that 50 species of turtle, previously thought to be mute, made sounds. They found some species producing over 15 different types of calls used in various situations, including parental care. And so
Remember when your mom said to you, I'm on ass patrol? Just me? All right.
You gotta pass on that one. And so, Reed, for your buzzer sound, I picked a recording they got from the species Pelocles vibrani, because as the lead researcher said in a talk, it's quite special because it's the turtle that communicates the most so far, and they don't stop talking at all. Reed, you want to give that bad boy a whirl now?
Absolutely. I'm gonna get emotional. so it's a fart. So it's kind of what the astronauts
Oh, boy.
I did it
The
again.
astronauts are doing it up on the moon, the turtles are doing it under the water.
What you all did not know, though, is that you would be getting scored on your buzzer selection. Robert, for delighting me, I'm going to give you 2 points for that.
Let's go.
And let's see what that sounds like. Noah, for delighting me with a science fact, even though it is pandering, I am going to give you 3 points.
Thank you.
Wow.
Bringing you up to a clean 0!
Yeah!
Carbon neutral!
All tied up at fun to fun.
And for taking me down this delightful rabbit hole and making me learn something, Reed, I'm going to give you a full 5 points. Now it's time we play our first actual game of the show. It's a warm-up game I like to call Named That Animal. So many animals have already been named, we can't stop naming them. And so in this game, I'll give you the name of an animal, and all you have to do is buzz in and tell me what kind of animal it is. For example, the common slow worm. Yes, Robert?
Is that just like an earthworm?
No. Let me help you guys out here. Here's a picture to help.
That looks like a legless lizard to me.
No, I knew it was a mistake to have you on. That is, in fact, actually a legless lizard.
If you look at the head, it doesn't quite look normal snaky, and then if you see them in the water, they might be a Sicilian, and that's not the people from Italy, that's a weird little type of amphibian. Yeah.
Do you
I couldn't remember the
enjoy having 0 points?
Yeah, thanks.
No, yeah. So it turns out naming animals is actually one of the most complicated things to do, so let's give ourselves an advantage here, and we're going to play a simpler version of this game called Name That Animal Celebrity Edition. Celebrities, they're just like us. Only difference, we can't stop naming animals after them. In this minigame, I'm going to give you the name of an animal, and you're going to buzz in to tell me the celebrity it's named after. And a bonus point if you can guess what kind of animal it is as well. So let's start with this first one. Gaga marginata. Yes, Reed.
Lady Gaga.
That is correct. That's a point for you. And now
It's a moth, right?
it is not. Now I will give you a hint to give you a chance at guessing the animal. I'll say this ancient plant has been around for so long. She likely kept her little monsters (parentheses dinosaurs) fed in prehistoric times.
Would it
Yes.
be fern?
That is correct. There is a fern named after Lady Gaga. Up next, Balmaceda Abba?
Is that just
Yes,
named
Robert?
after ABBA, the
It
Swedish pop group?
sure is. That's a point for you. I forgot myself.
I get both sounds.
Now, as your hint, I will say, Mamma Mia, this animal must have said gimme, gimme, gimme some legs after midnight. If I saw this scurrying towards me, I'd yell SOS. Waterloo.
Is it like some sort of millipede?
It's fewer legs than that.
Okay.
That's a good guess.
Is it 10 times fewer legs?
Is it a centipede?
No.
Okay. What has less legs?
Keep going.
What has more legs?
Do decipedes exist?
Yeah, they're like
And
crabs.
don't forget Waterloo.
Okay. Yes, Waterloo. Crabs live in the Waterloo.
Oh.
And they have 10 legs. That's more than normal.
And the answer is a spider. It's a jumping spider. Now, I would...
I feel like, Tom, this is on you because you really gave us the impression there were an abnormally large amount of legs.
Are you sure I didn't give you the impression that I was straining for a pun?
Damn, he's got us there.
Now, I would have put a picture up here, but frankly, I don't like looking at it. So, going to our next one. Angicalus caprioi?
I think this organism was named less than 25 years ago because it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Reed, of course, thumbs down because you support all of his actions.
Because I support women over 25.
The name of this person, Leonardo DiCaprio.
That is correct. Now, I would have a picture up, but I don't like looking at it. Now, your hints for the animal. This actor would probably love to be this slithering animal because, after all, the species never ages past 25 on average.
It's a slithering animal.
Yeah, that was the only hint. I just really want to get that dig in on him.
One of the things you showed earlier said that there was like the genus name was like Anguis. So is it something we've already seen? Because
Want to buzz in
the
and
problem
find
is I
out?
don't remember what it was. Go, read, go.
Hey, no talking in class, no talking in class.
The legless lizard thing.
No, it is unfortunately simpler than that. Yes, Robert.
Is it just like an earthworm?
Oh, God, guys! Come on! No.
Is it a snake?
Sure is! You guys are thinking one too smart for this dumb game. This is a warm-up.
I trust when this is edited, it'll look like I did that right away.
Up next, we have Agrakatai Wines Liate. Yes, Robert.
The other lead in Titanic, Kate Winslet.
That sure is. Now, your hints for the actual animal name. I'm flying, Jack. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm one of the few species of this insect that doesn't fly. Well, at least I'm not in dung.
The dung beetle that can't fly.
It is a beetle.
Okay. Oh, right, not in dung. Got
Yes.
it. I meant beetle is what I said.
Now,
I trust that in the edit, that will be reflected.
as if I'm not going to add an extra full 10 seconds before every single thing you do.
Fart,
Now,
fart, fart.
the reason I especially love this is because they give an explanation as to why they named it after Kate Winslet, saying, the thing is, I can't not read this as something from Drag Race, where it's like, her character did not go down with the ship. But we will not be able to say the same for this elegant canopy species if all the rainforest is converted to pastures. Oh. Kate Winslet, you're safe for now. Up next, we have Ibeaxipus Pauli.
It's RuPaul.
It sure is. Don't call me a fossil. I may be old, but I can still try to bite. But I am indeed a fossil, actually. Well, try and bite are emphasized. Try to bite.
Oh, all right. Is it a trilobite?
It is indeed a trilobite. Thank you. Now, yes, there is a trilobite named after RuPaul. It is an extinct species. All that remains are fossils buried in the earth. But that hasn't stopped RuPaul from trying to see them for himself. And finally, one of my favorites here, by Saelia.
Man, this show is getting harder, better, faster, stronger. Does anyone else just want it?
You don't get points for sniping my bad puns ahead of time. You don't get bonus points for that.
Is it Daft Punk?
It sure is. Now,
I can't wait.
This animal is not particularly known for being harder, better, faster, or stronger than anything. In fact, if scientists really wanted to confuse us, they would name these invertebrates legless lizards.
True. It's so true.
And we all know the answer.
Is it a lizard with legs?
No.
That would be so sneaky.
Reverse.
It was like a slow worm, so is this like a fast worm?
It's just a worm, baby.
Alright, that feels just about.
And now, of course, you had the appreciation of the applause, but there's a stronger appreciation that you can only hear from this sound.
I did my homework, Tom.
Studied worms named after French electronic bands. Now, at first, I thought that this was just going to be an arbitrary name for this, but it turns out there is actually a reason it is named after Daft Punk. They say, quotes, the species name refers to the helmet-shaped male copulatory stylus. Daft Punk, an electronic music duo who wear helmets to conceal their identities while performing publicly, which does mean their dick looks like Daft Punk. And honestly...
Yeah, they're just like us.
Everyone here.
We're all learning something about ourselves that maybe they're not supposed to look like Daft Punk. Honestly, though, it's actually not that far off. I could see this being a prototype of one of their helmets. And so, honestly, I think it's an informative, memorable name that actually describes something unique about the species. And so in the grand scheme of naming animals after celebrities, this one gets 10 out of 10 for me, and that has been Named That Animal Celebrity Edition. After that game, our scores are Noah with 7, Reed with 7, Robert with 4. It's still anyone's game. And so, why don't we play our first team game of the night.
yeah,
This
here we
game is
All this
called
together.
Don't See Figure 1. Some people say scientists aren't artists, but those people don't understand true art. In fact, one of the most difficult things can be trying to communicate a complex new idea in a way that doesn't look like a surrealist fever dream. They say a scientific diagram is worth 1,000 words, but I think it's worth about 45 seconds. Reed, if you will come up to the lectern and bring your clipboard with you.
Oh my god.
I am going to hand you a real scientific diagram, and you will have 45 seconds to describe it to who is drawing to Robert.
Just
Robert, with your Sharpie and clipboard, you will be recreating this diagram to the best of your ability.
Let's go.
We got this, Robert.
And then Noah, you will have a chance to guess which scientific paper this diagram belongs to.
Sorry, just which one of the millions of scientific papers?
I will give you options.
Yes, PhD.
And listen, I've read them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there rules? I can say whatever I want.
Well, actually,
I.
there is one last catch. There is a list of words that you are not allowed to say. So, Reed, are you ready? Robert, are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck.
Go?
Yep.
If I was doing this, and I was the same species that I was, I would be doing this, and then imagine, my soul left me, but a little in front of me and upward. So you got the species. And then you got the soul leaving a little upward. And then also feel free to throw in little lines by the feet. Lines by the feet. And also above my head, one line above my head.
That is time. Robert, you were sketching real fast and free over there. Would you like to show your drawing to the class? This is a projector right here, this little stand over here.
Oh my god.
How fun.
You can show your wonderful
Can I go
art
around this way?
to the class.
I will have to say, it's fucked up that Sharpies don't have erasers.
Oh damn, I'm so close. Is it not so close?
Please, no more hints, no more hints. So we want to give Noah as much of a disadvantage as we can.
Okay.
So, Noah, you'll get the chance to guess.
Yeah.
Is this paper from Practices of Lucid Dreaming, Perceptual Adaptation of Vision, or Effects of Rotational Orientation on Morality?
It actually looks like a beautiful wedding photo.
Okay.
Yeah, short king.
I'm seeing a line going between where I think these two people's eyes would be. So I feel like I'm seeing some sort of vision thing. However, I'm trying to read Tom's face. And this looks so fucking crazy that it might be lucid dreaming.
I am so happy to say you are wrong. And that is the original diagram.
Oh
The
shit, it was
rotation.
the one about morality.
The answer's there.
Oh shit, it was the one about perceptual adaptation of vision.
Sounds like
And I
some-
trust that in the edit that will be reflected.
Sounds like someone needs to adapt their vision.
Good one.
Oh, people were. Damn.
Yes, this is from the early 1900s. This is a study from George Stratton, who pioneered studies in human perception. One of the most famous being an experiment where people wore goggles that inverted their vision. And pretty amazingly, after only a few days, they were able to walk around and behave as normal. This is from one of his weirder experiments where he basically set up some mirrors so that you could see yourself from a third-person perspective, really give yourself an out-of-body experience and sort of mess with your concept of perception. Super trippy, but great job, everyone, on this first one.
Yeah, we did it, right?
Noah, you're nope. Next, this is your last drawing. Sorry, description.
Okay.
Come up here. Reed, you are drawing this one.
Art school. I'm gonna have you help me after this.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm just gonna like just.
Reed, are you ready?
Yeah, sorry, talking chat.
All good.
We're bonding.
Here, we go.
Okay. Draw a very spiky, straight line shape.
Oh, that's a minus point for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Now do that, but kind of rounded.
That's another penalty for you.
No, I said rounded. Round. That's a really good point.
time is ticking.
Okay, erase all that, and then draw the first one.
Famously, Sharpies
It's
racing.
like a very spiky chicken facing to the right,
Chicken.
just the head. And then on the right,
The head.
a very curvy dove. You guys be hanging out after?
That's
or-
definitely a chicken.
Spiky chicken, curvy dove.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the sequel to Crouching Tiger and Dragon. Now, Reed, would you like to show us your drawing? Honestly,
Just kidding.
I gotta give it to you guys.
I really love that the last one and this one both look like Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, let me show you. Draft 1 looked like this.
Oh, that's good. Glad you erased. Now, Robert, is this from synesthesia, a window into perception, thought, and language? Or is it re-examining the Delboeuf illusion or postmodernist symbology and its modern significance?
Am I supposed to read into the it's being wrong grammatically there? Is that a mistake you
pretty
made,
hard
or does
to
that
read
mean
it.
that it's a fake paper title? So in my brain I was like, oh, this is like Boba Kiki or whatever. So
Oh,
I was
yeah.
so I was thinking it might be well, I guess that would be postmodern symbology and its modern significance. But I guess that this is hard. I guess that it could also be synesthesia. But I'm gonna go with postmodern symbology because of the Boba Kiki thing, and then assume that the apostrophe is just a typo.
Robert, you did get it wrong, but you did name the exact image. This is Bo and
Spiky chicken.
I'm gonna give you the
dove.
point for this.
It's a dove, yeah.
But the title is,
was
at
awesome.
least in this paper, referencing the Boba Kiki effect, synesthesia, windows of thought, perception. You got the point. Yes, this is, of course, a paper discussing the famous Booba and Kiki phenomenon. If you didn't know, they gave folks two names from an alien language, Booba and Kiki, and asked people to assign them to one of each of the shapes. It is a
love looking at it.
surprisingly universal phenomenon that people will say the shape on the left is Kiki, the shape on the right is Booba. And this is, in some ways, a form of synesthesia between sounds and images. And in many ways, this was supposed to be a test of that to see. You want to say the words you weren't allowed to say?
The words I was not allowed to say were kiki, booba, shape, blob, pointy, and round.
And so, in many ways, you were able to pretty astoundingly describe it using other words in a way.
Actually, I think I did use two of those words, but
Yeah.
and I'll tell you, Tom, it's just because I didn't read it. That's the problem. I totally forgot about that part.
You know what? That does help.
Yeah.
And now for our final graph, Robert, would you like to come up? Noah, you will be drawing this.
Let's do it.
Let's rock and roll.
Both? Okay, this. Okay, this is just a graph. Okay, so it's a bar chart, histogram. So the graphs look like a hand where the index finger is like the highest, you know what I mean? So like that's how the bars go. And then on the last, where like the pinky is, sorry, I just realized this hand has 6 fingers on it. Where the pinky is like an alien, except it's the silhouette of like one of those gray aliens. And it's like very faded out, and they're like leaning, they're like doing a chill pose, you know? They're really chilling, but they're also like kind of not there. And then the axes are labeled. Okay, well I didn't get to talk about the labeling of the axes.
That's quite all
That's
right.
probably okay.
Robert, would you like to say the words you weren't allowed to say? What does it say there?
I It says, you can say anything, nothing will help you, what the fuck is going on?
I get the feeling I'm going to say the same thing when I see this drawing. Let's see it.
Oh!
Is it clear that he's cool because he's smoking a cigarette?
I unfortunately do have to give it to you.
That smoking cigarettes is cool? Where's the camera?
Now read, is this from a paper titled Greco-Roman Depictions of Form and Anatomy, a review? Is this believing in immortality is not the same thing as immortality? Or is this from a paper titled Are Humans Constantly, but Subconsciously, Smelling Themselves?
Are humans constantly but subconsciously smelling themselves?
Reed, I am so happy to give you the point on that one!
Amazing.
No.
Subconsciously.
So this experiment is actually quite interesting. It looks into how many times a day we subconsciously smell ourselves and how that is sort of an adaptation to check up on ourselves and is a useful phenomenon as much as it makes us self-conscious. But it also has this diagram that is, in fact, a child serving. Really giving us a pose there for no particular reason. Now, I thought, oh, maybe in this diagram, it's like, oh, he's like smelling his hand. Maybe that's the pose he's giving. But then I saw the other diagram in this. But it is, in fact, another child also, again, serving, doing a little pose like this. It reminds me of like when medieval artists couldn't draw babies, they drew them as adults. But for some reason, these scientists could only draw babies absolutely slaying for some reason. But you know what? That's how the game goes, and that's don't see figure one. Great job, everyone, for joining your seat. I have tallied everyone's points from that. We are gonna go. You can't. It's too late for this. And Reed, you're gonna go. And Robert.
My nightmare, Tom. You've actually just played sound from my nightmares.
Can I just do
You're on
real
your day
quick?
off.
I'm
So
off
this
now.
right here is a graph about babies smelling themselves.
Baby,
Am I wrong?
a baby with a PhD.
I'll
heavy
say.
Nobody
I got it.
appreciated
That
that.
was awesome.
Say it again. Say it
Say it
again.
again. Okay, so let's play it back. You did that pose.
Okay, I was just like-
I said a baby with a PhD, and you said
I said pretty heavy diaper.
Cool. And can we get a quick tape for the post stream? Everyone pretend you didn't. We guys get a clean tape. Ready? And action. Everyone pretend you didn't hear that joke. And action. Cut. Wait, come here.
it was improv. You can't. Yeah, oh.
It's all about the live stream. I don't care about any of these people. I could give two fucking shits about these people here.
We're all on the same page about that. Fuck
Yeah. It's all about the. We all know. Hey, we all know. And remember, at the end of the day, it's all about that money. Okay, now you can turn my mic back on. No, Robert, I thought you were going to do much better at this game because I gave you what you asked for at the start of the game. You asked for a baby one more time? And that telltale groan means it's time to move on to our final game before intermission. It's time we do our very first experiment of the show. Who's excited to play a Squid Game?
We are gonna die.
Alright, never mind.
You had us enjoy the art of creation before murdering. You had us delight.
What worried me is how excited you guys were to play a death game. Squids are an astoundingly complex animal, yet evolutionarily so different from us. One thing they are able to do is use chromatophores on their body to change their color. They do this not just to camouflage themselves, but also to communicate, or as one oceanographic institution called it, speaking in colors. Which raises the question I want to test today, can humans communicate with colors? Noah, at the very last page of your clipboard, don't look at it right now. Well, first of all, I'm going to ask you to stand up, and I'm going to ask you to go to the Squidochrome 3000 at the end of the table. You're probably going to stand off the stage. You are going to have to bring it. Now you'll notice the way the Squidochrome 3000 works. The leftmost dial changes the color of the squid. You can turn it right now.
Leftmost. Got it.
Yep.
It's being too gentle.
And then the rightmost dial changes the brightness. And go right for brighter, left for darker. And
sick.
the...
Mom, how the shit did you do this?
What'd you say?
How the shit did you do this? Yeah. You're a genius.
And Noah, the middle dial does the most important thing. It wiggles the squid. Now, Noah, on the last page of your clipboard, you will have a list of 3 different words. And one of them will be circled on your clipboard. Your goal is to identify, to communicate the one that is selected of the 3. And then Reed and Robert, you will buzz in. You only have 1 guess per round to guess which of the 3 Noah is trying to communicate with colors. You will be scored on accuracy, so really take the time to feel the squid. And lastly, you will be competing for $50 million in a thinly veiled allegory for the perils of capital. Nope, sorry, nope, yeah, mixed it up, sorry, the wrong Squid Game script. Does that make sense? Then I think let's go. Are Robert and Reed, you guys ready to buzz in and see which of the 3 Noah's communicating? Noah, you ready to communicate these emotions? Let's go.
One of these 3?
Yes.
Oh.
Robert.
Envy.
That is correct.
Dissonant.
Roses.
Reed, that's correct.
Didn't go.
Oh.
Please, no hints.
So, audience, help! Warmer, cooler? What? Oh yeah, they don't know.
I think this is just 30 or 32, 33.
Yes, Robert.
Toe.
No. Reed, you got 1 guess. Noah has given up, I think.
Wait, give me some.
You got a 50-50 shot.
Mauve?
That is incorrect. It was periwinkle.
What? That one I know what that
was the
is.
easy
All right.
The easiest one.
Noah.
Uh-oh, hold on. I don't know. I think I broke it. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait. Shit, I did the wrong one.
Robert.
Ennui.
That is correct.
Oh, yes.
That was being meta there.
Thank you. I got lost. Wait.
4.
That is incorrect.
1.
That is correct.
I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Damn.
Your final one, Noah.
The hell is the last one? Neptune.
That is correct.
See, this is it rotating. This is it rotating. I don't know if that was the best I could do.
It could be rotating on like this.
What color is Neptune, astronomer?
It's blue.
Okay, cool.
And what color is HD 5608AB? Noah, what was it like to be a squid?
It felt really good. I would say on one hand, it felt great, and on the other hand, and on the other hand, and on the other hand.
Reed, you are up next on the Squid Game. On the back of your clipboard, you will have your list. You'll go through another 6.
Make sure you look at the word before you start.
Reading helps.
They're highlighted. They're highlighted and circled. Though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the happy one, I just saw the first word in the list and just went for happy, but it was, yeah, you got it, nailed it. All right.
Reed, you ready?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. What does this one do? Oh.
Yeah.
And let's go!
Okay.
Strawberry.
That is correct.
Fall.
That is correct.
Blue Jay.
That is correct.
Oh,
Fucking around before.
yeah, I'm keeping it there.
Sunday.
That is incorrect.
Monday.
That is correct.
Yeah, the blues. The blues.
Oh, Blue Monday.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Wait.
Little Shop Award.
That is correct.
That's so good.
Okay, and then the last one.
No.
How I'm feeling right now.
That is correct.
Wow, cleaned up.
Reed, what was it like to be a squid?
I love it.
Amazing. I have, this is very exciting for me. I'll talk about it at the end, but this is very interesting. But finally, Robert, it's your turn to be a squid.
Just like the video game Splatoon.
Just like the Mr. Beast Squid Game. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, why is it?
We're gonna turn down lightness.
Tears.
That is correct.
Basketball.
That is
Why
correct.
is it going? No, it's okay.
I'll let you go
It's
this
okay.
way.
No, no, no.
You go.
No,
No, after you, please. I'm gonna say. I'm guessing Canada.
that
you
is
would be right to
incorrect.
guess it. That's incorrect.
Reed,
Then I know what it is.
Let's go with France.
you're gonna have to buzz in. That is that is correct.
Working again.
Jazz.
That's incorrect.
Too fast.
Pop.
That is correct,
I wasn't
Reed.
actually trying.
It pops.
Is it like bubble gum? Is that weird?
Oh, that's good.
That's great. It was not.
Noah,
Batman.
that is correct. And your final one.
It is the rainbow.
That is correct.
Purely from the sound it made.
Something fall. I don't know what that was.
Robert, what was it like to be in the
I
squid?
don't think the audience can hear how delightful the whirring sound
Yeah.
is.
Tactile clicking.
Yeah, that's like.
I got
my favorite
rainbow
thing.
strictly from
The sound of a rainbow. Y'all really did amazing. And while many of these were indeed silly, there were some I was genuinely curious about, and I gave one to each of you, if you notice. For example, Monday, the number one and pop music, I thought have surprisingly general associations with colors, and I feel like you were able to nail most of them. So this was really quite interesting. While it is still inconclusive whether or not humans can communicate with colors, what is conclusive is that, going into our break, the scores are Noah with 23, Robert with 22, and Reed with 29! It is still anyone's game, so get ready, grab a drink, use the restroom, and tip the wonderful staff of the Caveat Theater. We'll be right back with more Our Findings Show!